A fragile ceasefire between Iran and Israel may have halted missile exchanges, but for many Jamaican Americans living in places like New York, Miami, and Atlanta, calm is deceptive. With U.S. agencies warning of potential sleeper cell threats embedded in American society, some are reconsidering their decision to stay. Travel agents across major diaspora cities are reporting a steady rise in one-way flight bookings to Kingston and Montego Bay. Online discussions echo sentiments such as, "Missiles may be paused, but they can't stop the sleeper cells among us." For those fearing hidden dangers, returning home begins to feel like a calculated safety decision. It's not just emotional reaction, it's grounded in credible intel. The Department of Homeland Security and U.S. intelligence services have issued a National Terrorism Advisory System bulletin, warning that the risk from Iran-linked sleeper operatives, both physical and cyber, is at its highest level in years, even under ceasefire conditions. So now, many Jamaicans abroad are facing a difficult question: stay and hope the threat never materializes, or return home where at least the danger feels visible. Iran's supreme leader has stated that no American will be safe, even in the West, a message picked up during intelligence briefings and echoed across mainstream media. This rhetoric, combined with official alerts, is heightening public concern. Experts from international security think tanks warn that Iran may lean on covert sleeper cells, operatives embedded for years, ready to be activated remotely by text, beeper, or signal. These operatives could execute low-profile attacks, bombs in public spaces, cyber disruption, or targeted violence. Although there's no specific, imminent plot identified, U.S. agencies have disrupted multiple Iran-linked schemes in the last few years, including foiled assassination and surveillance operations. DHS has described this as a heightened threat environment, cautioning that even small-scale attacks could have major impacts. The result is a climate of uncertainty. Ceasefire or not, the threat of sleeper cell attacks remains real, and that unknown can feel more dangerous than a visible war zone. Jamaican immigrants are responding, many quietly, some decisively. Travel agents in Miami, New York, and Atlanta say cash-paid one-way tickets to Jamaica are up sharply. People with children or elderly relatives are especially likely to leave. WhatsApp groups and diaspora forums are filled with concerned discussions. "Missiles paused, but I don't know what's inside my subway car." Healthcare, transit, and service workers say they feel unsafe returning to routines they once took for granted. Fear of attacks lurking invisibly has changed their sense of security. Not everyone supports fleeing. Some place faith in U.S. counterterrorism efforts and feel unsettled by what they call panic without proof. The choice to stay is often framed as a gamble, but for those who've already bought a ticket, safety wins over risk. This division reveals a stark reality. When threats are unseen, decisions become deeply personal, and communities fracture between leaving and staying. While this situation is causing private concern among diaspora individuals, Jamaica's government has issued public advisories, but not evacuation orders. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, led by Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith, has urged Jamaicans to avoid non-essential travel to the Middle East, citing volatile security conditions. Importantly, this guidance has not touched on fears in the U.S., and there's no formal program encouraging return from America. However, the advisory reflects a broader posture of caution and attentiveness to global threats. The foreign minister emphasized that the government is closely monitoring the situation and stands ready to provide consular support to citizens abroad, urging them to stay informed, maintain valid documents, and follow safety directives. Even during a ceasefire, the war extends into shadows and networks, not just missile strikes. For Jamaican diaspora populations, threats may be hidden but no less real, and for some, returning home doesn't signal defeat, it means taking control. In moments when threats are invisible, options shrink. Being in Jamaica is no guarantee of absolute safety, but it's a place where danger is recognizable and faceable, rather than hidden in plain sight. When safety becomes a matter of trust, and trust erodes, sometimes going home isn't giving up, it's survival.